Hey everyone, I am back with another soap crafting kit from brambleberry.com. This one came with a new mold, so it's a really cool mold. It's an 18 bar birchwood mold, and it's more of a slab mold than a loaf. And this is going to be using a little bit of a different technique. I've never done this kind of design before, so hoping and praying that everything works out and we'll be good. So my oils are here, milks are already in, and I'm going to stir my lye. This is a big batch, bigger batch than I'm used to. So I'm going to put in my lye solution and almost fill the bowl. That's no bueno. I'm not going to worry about getting that out since I am I'm not going to stir this much with I just kind of want to see emulsification because I want to keep a little bit of this thin. Once I get what I want poured off, I'm not really going to care how thick it gets. And you'll see what I mean in a second. A little different, I'm using full water. I normally don't use full water, but since I have such problems with these kits thickening up on me, I decided to do that this time. So first off, what I'm going to do is I have these 2 squirt bottles with black oxide and super pearly white mica. Again, this is a brambleberry kit, so everything's from brambleberry except for my fragrance. I decided to use a different fragrance. I'm going to pour about 4 ounces or so, I'm just kind of eyeballing it, of soap in these. About half full. Oops. Thank goodness, this is about par for the course, right? What, love? You gotta go out.
Can you
Yeah, I'll give you more chocolate milk when you're done. When I'm done. No, go. Y'all will have to head over to Dandi Creations. I'm sorry, and I'll put a link down in my description box. .wordpress.com. She's another soaper, and she recently has started doing a soaper spotlight vlog series, and interviewed me. And one of the questions she asked was, who's your biggest supporter, something like that. And I mentioned my parents and my brother and my sister, but I also mentioned Riley and Caden because they are forever trying to get on camera, but so you always hear them in the background when you're watching my videos. But they think my soap is pretty awesome, so can't ever forget them. Alright, so what I did was my colorants were already in these bottles, and I'm just mixing them up a little. I knew that was coming. To get the colorant mixed in as best as possible. Let me see if y'all can see. I'll move them a little bit. So, black oxide, super pearly white mica. We're going to set those aside for now. That's for later. I'm just checking to see how centered you are. Now, into here, I am going to put this, which is ultramarine pink oxide. of these kits are based on Anne-Marie's soap crafting book. And so this recipe is the Painted Hearts recipe. And I'm also going to put a little bit of lab color in. This is the fuchsia lab color. And this is basically, everything's pre-measured for these kits, which is nice. Kind of gives me not much thought except to get the design right. So, which, as you know, that always does not work for me. So now I'm going to mix the colorant in. And that's going to be it for stick blending because I don't want this to go nuts on me. I have my handy dandy whisk over here, so we will be whisking from now on. Now I said I changed the color, scent. In the book they use one scent, and apparently, I don't know if they've reformulated or something, but they've been having people reporting some issues with it accelerating, and they don't want that to happen with this kit, so they replaced it with another scent, one that I've recently used, so that I just can't have that. And plus, the way this bar is supposed to look, it just didn't strike me, that scent didn't match the way it's supposed to look to me, so I got another scent. I'm going to be using Japanese Cherry Blossom. Again, like I said, from another company. And I'm going to be putting that in right now. Hopefully this doesn't accelerate. If it does, oh well. I'm to the point where, as long as it doesn't turn to soap on a stick, I'm alright. Or rice, if rice is where the stick blended again. I've never used it before, so I don't know what to expect. I love the way it smells though. It looks like it might be ricing just a smidge on me. So I'm going to whisk it in, and then I'll probably stick blend real quick, just to get rid of the ricing. Yeah. If it is ricing, which is kind of hard to tell, it's really not ricing much at all. Let me wipe this off real quick with some paper towel. Better. Yeah, that looks better. All right, so I'm gonna move this. You just see me knocking it over. I'm gonna get the mold, my new mold. How exciting. Can you see it? Can you see it? You can't see it. Oh, I might have to readjust you. Hold on, let me see. So, my new mold, isn't it beautiful? It's got bar dividers that come with it, which you'll see in a moment. So, it'll make 18 bars of soap, which is a lot of soap for a batch for me. So anyways, now what I'm going to do is pour this in. Spatula. Sorry, I'm in your way. Get this out. These are going to be really chunky bars, a little bit chunkier than my normal bars, because they're more of a squarish shape, or rather than a rectangle. I mean, they're a rectangle, but they're just fat rectangles. It smells so good. I love this scent. Alright. Now, let me get this down a bit. Jeez. Stink bug. Landed right by my arm. I'm sorry. I just saw something flying at me out of the corner of my eye. They're so annoying. Anybody that knows about them, you know. Alright, time for the design. Alright, so what I'm supposed to do, and I'm kind of nervous about this, I really don't want to screw it up, is place a series of white dots and the black dots, dot these colors on, and keep them close together, because we are going to swirl them. So just bear with me, I'm kind of nervous, I don't want to screw this part up. This is really pretty. I love the super pearly white mica. Alright, and then the black oxide, or the black soap. I don't want them to run together, but I want them close enough to make this work. Alright, so I'm very gently going to swirl, and we need to alternate colors. So, and it does not need to make sense any which way. And just make little heart designs. It's so pretty. They look like hearts. I'm sorry, I get all excited when I do something new and it actually works. Alright, now to put the dividers in. It's going to cause drag marks. Actually, I'm wondering if I should put some more right here. Here we go. Me second guessing everything. Just a couple little ones. We're getting a thunderstorm right now, so pardon me if you hear any big booms. There. What do you think? Alright. I have all this soap now. Bunch of soap, no fragrance in it. Alright, so here are the bar dividers, and you just, set them right in, except when it falls apart like that. I'm going to fix that. Hold on. I'm just going to put that right there because it's about where it goes anyways. But it's going to cause drag marks in the soap. So anyway. But the bars are now cut. I mean, when I take everything out, the bars will be cut. Let me just fix that. There we go. And I am going to get this so I don't stick my fingers in soap. Some of the bars, you know, just like a couple of them look a little shorter, but you know, for the most part, they're all going to be the same size. And I'll unmold it for you on camera. This sometimes can be a pain to unmold these because I have a smaller one. I don't use it very often because actually when I moved, I lost one of the dividers. I have to call Brambleberry and see if I can just buy like a divider. But this is my soap. It's really awesome. I just wanted to show you how you unmold one of these with the one of these slab molds with the dividers. It's not too hard as long as you put something on the dividers, either like oil or cyclomethicone, something so that your soap will come off easier. This has been a couple days now. As you can see, there's a little bit of ash on the top. This bar right here, I actually have already taken out. Just to make sure. One thing, if you noticed before when I was making it, I used a liquid colorant as well as the powder that I mixed up, and those liquid colorants are lab colors. Lab colors work best if you let your soap gel and get hot. And you notice how beautiful and bright and pink this is. But on the inside it's not, because I didn't gel. I completely forgot about that. And plus I really just don't prefer to gel. So on the inside it's not as bright of a pink. And it's probably not going to get to be as bright as of a pink. And you notice the drag mark from the divider that pulled down some of that color, which, was expected. So anyways, this is what one of the bars looks like. They are big bars. You can see this. This is over 6 ounces currently, and it will probably remain over 6 ounces even through the cure. So it's bigger than my normal bars. They're hard too. So to take one of these out, some people take out the dividers, but I just have an easier time just trying to pop the soap itself out. I'm trying to pick this up. Or slide the soap out. Sliding the soap. So you just slide it out. So just as easy as that. So these are nice. I mean, they're soft to if you press down on them. I mean, it's fresh soap, but I mean, beyond that, they're pretty hard actually. So taking these out is pretty easy. As long as you've let your soap sit long enough and as long as you've treated your dividers. And I just take that piece off right there. And now that I've got most of, a row out, now I can start to just slide the dividers out. Slide again, not like just take out, and then So again,
Then more powerful than orchids.
but isn't that cool? It makes that so easy. I don't have to cut anything. They're all beautiful. So, and you can see how the pattern kind of translated onto each individual bar. I love that bar right there. That is a cool looking bar, isn't it? That one looks pretty cool too. So I really like how this turned out. I'm pleased with how the hearts look like hearts. And I mean, even though the inside color is a little wonky, it's still kind of, it's a cool looking soap. So, what am I going to do, right? Yeah, these are still kind of stuck. So just, again, slide. And slide. And that's it. They are out of the dividers. 18 bars of soap out of that batch. So, pretty nifty. Yep. And the scent is just awesome. It smells so good in here. I used, like I said, cherry blossom. So these are cherry blossom scented. I think the pattern is rather fitting with that scent. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.